everybody, my name is Davis and welcome back to another video, and today we are here for another severe weather breakdown. Now today, we're going to be talking about an ongoing severe weather outbreak that's bringing damaging winds, large hail, and even a few tornadoes to a certain portion of the United States. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Starting off the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, we have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of the upper Midwest here. We have a marginal risk of severe weather for portions of the Western Plains, and we have a marginal risk of severe weather for parts of the southeastern United States as well. Tornado threat for today. If you're in either of those green areas, you have a 2% chance to see a tornado in your town. Areas like Melbourne, Jacksonville, Tallahassee, all right? You guys in Florida are going to have to watch out for a possible tornado today. Stay aware, be prepared, have a tornado action plan in place. Damaging wind threat for today. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or higher in your town, so look out for that. Hail threat for today. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger in your town, so look out for that. Now, moving on to tomorrow, we have an enhanced risk of severe weather for portions of the Central Plains and also a slight risk of severe weather for portions of southeastern Florida there. Tornado threat for tomorrow. If you're in that brown area, you have a 5% chance to see a tornado in your town, okay? So areas like Garden City, Hutchinson, Salina, Dodge City, Hayes, make sure that you are looking out for that there and do have a tornado action plan in place. Damaging wind threat for tomorrow. If you're in that red area, you have a 30% chance to see wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or higher, and at least a 10% chance to see wind gusts of 75 miles per hour or higher, which are hurricane force winds, so look out for that. Hail threat for tomorrow. If you're in that yellow area, you have a 15% chance to see hail of 1 inch or larger, and if you're in that black circle there, that's at least a 10% chance to see hail of 2 inches or larger, so make sure to look out for that. Now, moving on to Monday here, right, we have a slight risk of severe weather once again for portions of the Central Plains. If we take a look at the probabilities, we see that we do not have any sort of hatch risk yet, but one may get added later down the line. Now, moving into Tuesday, this is where things get very, very, very concerning, all right? We have an enhanced risk of severe weather on day 4 for portions of the Midwestern United States here, all right? In that orange shade, we're talking about cities like Springfield, Illinois, Peoria, Illinois, Hannibal, Missouri, all right? Jefferson City, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, all the way back up towards Des Moines, Iowa, all right? And then outside of that is your day 4 slight risk of severe weather, which goes over, quite a good chunk of the United States, right? We're talking about over 30 million people that have at least a slight risk of severe weather for Tuesday, okay? So this is going to be a very, very big event, and we're probably even going to get a moderate risk added to this area here, okay? So make sure to look out if you are in this area, right? We're talking about a very serious severe weather / tornado outbreak possible once again on Tuesday. Now, we also have a day 6 slight risk of severe weather, right? This is for Thursday. We have a slight risk of severe weather for portions of the Arklatex area, all right? And again, the main threat with this is going to be damaging winds and large hail, but an isolated tornado or two cannot be ruled out. Now, moving on to what the models are showing here for the next few days, we see right now we got some of those scattered strong to severe storms in the southeast, and we see that as we go into later into the afternoon and evening time hours, that line of storms kind of develops here in the upper Midwest. That's going to bring the threat for, again, mainly damaging winds, but maybe some isolated large hail or a brief tornado possible as well. Now, going into late tonight, we see our severe weather setup here in the Western Plains. Parts of Kansas, Colorado, Nebraska are going to have to look out for some strong to severe thunderstorms in the overnight hours. We go into tomorrow by 4 p.m. We can definitely see some sort of severe weather setup here still in the southeast. And then we also have some strong storms out there in the plains once again. We go later into tomorrow evening, and that's where things really fire off, though, with a line of damaging thunderstorms there extending across parts of Kansas, Oklahoma, and maybe as far south as North Texas. So make sure to look out for that. Watches, warnings, and advisories, all right? We do have several severe thunderstorm warnings in the southeast there. Those are your orange shaded boxes. Those shaded orange boxes, though, in Florida are your heat advisories because, yes, we are getting some heat advisories down there in Florida, so if you're in that area today, like central and southern Florida, make sure that you are staying hydrated and limiting your outdoor activity. Same thing for those of you in southwest Texas. You've also got a few heat advisories out there, but other than that, pretty calm right now. Taking a look at the tropics, we see that we do have a disturbance that has a 10% chance to form into a tropical cyclone in the next 7 days. That's off the southwest coast of Mexico there, and then we've got disturbance, but that is not going to form. Finally, all right, let's take a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook look. I know it's been a while since we looked at this map, but it's very interesting to note that down here in southern Texas, you're going to have an 80 to 90% chance to see above average temperatures here between May 24th and May 28th. And then down in southwest Florida, we're talking about a 70 to 80% chance to see above average temperatures from May 24th to May 28th once again, and kind of in between those reds and blues there, all right? That's where our severe weather setup is going to be. Remember, we had that set up for Tuesday there in the Midwest. You can kind of see it's in between our areas that are going to be seeing above average temperatures and below average temperatures, okay? So thank you all for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, please do be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.